Hello and welcome to episode 28 of series 3 of Become a Legend Story Mode. Now we are just about to make our way into the new season. What will this season hold for Eggy Milana Vickery? And I suggested a few teams that Eggy may want to consider moving to. I think personally, probably would prefer him to stay at PSV, but it's not going to be my decision. It is going to be the decision of the patrons. Those of you who are paying $1 or more a month to support this channel via Patreon, you get to make decisions like this. Benfica have made a signing. Gabby. Let's take a look at Gabby, central midfielder. Oh, I know who this is. Yeah, Regen. Okay, Regen Gabby. It's a good signing. It is a good signing. Probably not going to be competition for Eggy. I want PSV to be showing signs of intent with their signings. I quite like the signing of Bentaleb, despite some of the hilarity that ensued after he did sign, but I want to see some more signings. I hope Gabby isn't the only signing. That would be a real shame. Also, I have a worrying feeling he might be. Anyway, as I said, we looked at a few teams that Eggy might potentially move to. I think the one that got the best response was definitely Inter Milan, and the more I think about it, the more it makes a hell of a lot of sense. As you can see here, they have qualified for the Champions League. They will be in the qualifiers anyway. I think they finished 3rd or 4th maybe in Serie A. So, I mean, that's exciting. Champions League football is something that I think Eggy probably is ready for. Or, no, not probably is ready for. Absolutely is of the quality to dominate in the Champions League. I think we can say that pretty safely. A few other reasons why Inter would make a lot of sense. Obviously, they play with 2 attacking midfielders, and I think we could slot in ahead of Juan Mario alongside Balde. That would be interesting. And then you've got a lineup of bruisers behind him. Not least, Nainggolan, who obviously is part Indonesian as well. On top of this, Inter's chairman, or one of the owning partners in Inter Milan, is Indonesian. A very wealthy Indonesian businessman by the name of Eric Thor here. Yes, he is a minority part owner of Inter Milan. He's a director of Oxford United. He's owned the NBA team, the Philadelphia 76ers in the past. He is an interesting guy. And it just makes a lot of sense that he would want to bring in Eggy as a potential new star at Inter Milan. I'd be a little concerned about the formation, but obviously they did well last season. They've also got Lautaro Martinez up top, really exciting young Argentinian striker. Perisic is in there. Some great players, no doubt about it. It'd be a great team to play for. We've never played in Serie A. We could put in a real fight for the Scudetto. I'd be interested. I would be interested. As I say, it's going to go to the vote, but we're going to put in a transfer request with Inter Milan. See if anything comes back there. But as it stands, we are a PSV player, but unfortunately that does mean that we're only going to get 2 games in this episode, as we're going to have to send out the vote before the last day of the transfer window. So it's going to be another slightly shorter episode, but can Eggy start the season strongly with PSV? Will they have signed any players as well? That's going to be interesting. Right, let's crack on. Okay, so just about a week later, Inter Milan are coming back and it's broken down. But we've had that happen in the past. We just need to be persistent. Eggy's agent, well, we know he's persistent. He managed to get us the PSV move against all the odds. So we'll just progress time for a bit and then we will try that again. As soon as we make our way into August, we've been busily talking to Inter Milan, but still not interested. That's fine. I don't think if this doesn't go through, I don't know if we'll be making any bids anywhere else. We're still, we're still going to pester them. He's not going to give up like that. I know his agent certainly wouldn't give up because there's a big payday coming his way if he can get his client and move to Inter Milan. But we're not going to find anything about that out until at the very least after the first game of the season, as PSV look to start quick. Oh, this is nice. We didn't see that last time. Oh, I like that. That was exciting. Okay, who are we playing? We're up against Emmen. But first, obviously, we'll keep pestering Inter Milan. I like to believe that it's not them turning us down. It's just we're trying to agree terms, trying to work this one out. They're a great side. They're a top 20 in the world side, Champions League side. Some great players. Right, football. Back to the football. No other new signings to show for this transfer window so far? Nope. Gabby doesn't make the bench, which I'm not actually that annoyed about because I'm not a fan of regens. I never have been. It's De Jong up top today. That partnership. Oh, we're still on the dramatic improvement. That is a touch of luck. That is great. Really thought by now that would have passed. I'd almost given up on it, but that's really good to see. Pereira, Lozano. That's how we started the season with those two, and I quite like them. I'd like to see more of Rusnak and Ramselaar. They're both great players. But this is a pretty good lineup. I don't like Hendricks at centre-back. I like him in the midfield. But as long as Lucasen's there and Dumfries and Angelino, then we are good to go. It's a nice-looking squad. No real changes yet. Hopefully, at least one more signing would be nice. Emmen, 67 and 66 rated centre-back and a 66 rated keeper with a huge jaw. Let's do this and smash them, come on. Oh, and look at this. The Philips Stadium looking absolutely beautiful here for the first game of the season. These PSV fans will have been rightly disappointed by our end of the season. Last year, we were right there with them. We were right there ready to win it all. And we chucked it away with some poor performances in the last couple of months of the season. Got to be a lot stronger now. Thinking about the fans, will they have heard anything about Eggy's talks with Inter Milan? Likely yes, there's been rumours. Hopefully nothing more than that. We need their support. Eggy needs their support. He was certainly the wonder kid last season. Assist leader in the Eredivisie. Up there in goals as well. Surely he can keep this going. The dramatic improvement continues. Let's start the season as we mean to go on. Come on. Ball into the box. Looking for Janssen. Strong header away there from Hendricks. Bentaleb gets up. Can't get it away. That's a dangerous ball in. Janssen's there. It's dealt with. Now De Jong with the flick into Eggy. There's that partnership. The big man, little man. Lozano speeding away down the right-hand side. Eggy looks to take on his man. Somehow beats him. Wants it back in the box. Oh, God. That was close. Although we didn't look too confident there. Almost managed to bundle our way through. High ball. Can De Jong get his head to it? Of course he can. Eggy, nice turn. Finds Pereiro. Ball into the box to De Jong. First goal of the season. Falls to the big striker. And that is exactly how we want to be doing things. Long ball into him. Great knockdown. Eggy involved slightly. It's a shame he couldn't get the first goal of the season in front of the home fans. But De Jong does that all day. That's his bread and butter. And then his... What else is like bread and butter? And then his meat and potatoes. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. His bread and butter is the knockdown. And then his meat and potatoes is a lovely finish. And he used to be meaty boots. But I see he's also got new boots. Oh, he's taken out. That's nasty. That is nasty. Rough treatment again for the young star. He's got a lovely punch in the face for his troubles today. Oh, he's just... I don't want to say he's led with that, but he has led. Has Angelino got a new haircut? Right, Angelino, don't you dare take this. No! You shit! You little shit! There's got to be a way of stopping that. I was just admiring his new locks. His new trim. It's looking good, got to say, but he still is annoying little self. Taking the free kicks. Losing us the league. I don't want to say he lost us the league, but I think he did. That's so frustrating. How do we stop? There's no way. I don't think there's any way of stopping that. Anyway, we'll just have to take him quicker next time. I'd forgotten. Time restraints. And half-time here at the Philips Stadium. It's been a poor game. Eggy's not really been able to do much. We're ahead. Had very little possession, but Emin sort of kept the ball, not really done anything with it. As you can see, they've only managed one shot themselves. Wasn't really an issue, but they've had a lot of possession. But we're fine with that. Eggy just needs to find the net in the second half, and hopefully Angelino can just get away. Just get away. Long throw here. Can De Jong get the knockdown to Eggy? No. That would have been perfectly worked had he done. 67 minutes gone, and we are really struggling to make anything in this game. I think we're almost overconfident with the dramatic improvement. We need to keep it simple. Get the 1-2s going with the big lad. Here he comes. No, we've done it again. Running into trouble. Somehow managed to find the ball out of it, though. Now Lozano. Angelino. Lovely ball into Eggy. Can he knock up a cross here for De Jong? Oh, what a finish! A difficult header there for the centre-forward, but he doubles his goals for the season, and for this game, and for our first game of the season. And Eggy, well, he certainly didn't make that easy for him, but that is some header. Sort of a headed chip to beat the keeper, who was not far off his line as well. That's something special. Hopefully De Jong can keep this form going throughout the season. If he does, then he's a shoo-in for the golden boot again. Eggy digging that out. He knew exactly where his strike partner was. Well, at least we've got an assist. We've not been great, but we'll take that. Ball into the box. Can Emin make this interesting? With a late goal here. Great effort. Flashes past Zoot's left-hand post. The goal now would make it a little bit sketchy, but I think we probably got this one in the bag. So 2-0 it is here in Eindhoven, and Eggy's going to have to make do with an assist in the first game of the season. Not ideal, not his best game ever. Looked a little bit sluggish. Maybe Eggy has been enjoying Eindhoven's many delicious Indonesian restaurants a little bit too much during the summer. Looking a little bit leggy Eggy. But, you know, still look dangerous. It's a shame. The only problem is he is on a dramatic improvement, so we want to be scoring goals if we can. At least an assist should see us with a 6.5, which will definitely help our chances. It is a 6.5. Be interesting to see what we've progressed with There we are. Good start to the season. Sees us in 4th. We want... bloody 4th place. We are turning into Arsenal, aren't we? Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Although, we're going to be the bride this year. I can feel it. 100% manager trust. That's where we want to be. 6.5 average rating is not something we want to drop below. And we certainly want to be scoring more goals than that. And here we go. Dramatic improvement still well underway. Finishing up to 77. Lovely stuff. 76 attacking prowess. Kicking and place kicking have improved, but we never get to use them because the Archbishop of Banterbury keeps taking off free kicks for us. Right, okay. Oh no, we left it too late. Talk to Inter. I think we might have done. Well, maybe it just wasn't to be. Maybe it just wasn't to be. Give it one more go. I don't think we're going to hear back. Oh no, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. Okay. Alright, so that could still happen. Let's get on to the second game of this episode. Come on, this is our last chance. Will there even be a vote? No vote. Okay, well, PSV it is for another season. I'm sorry, patrons, if there are any of you there who really felt like we needed to move, then you're out of luck by the looks of it, but I'm still pretty pleased with this. I think we can win the Eredivisie. We want to get a trophy for Eggy. That's got to be our goal, and the Eredivisie would be a great one. I think we're in a good position to do it. So we start again in the second game in the league. We're still at home. We are at home, and this is a derby. Interesting. I think I missed out on this last season. So it definitely is a rivalry. I don't even know. I mean, Breda, Eindhoven. Are they even close to each other? I'm not sure. There's Eggy, though. Looking good. Little word in Bentaleb's ear there. Don't you dare step up to take it. But anyway, we're over that now. Eggy still improving. Nice. Big Maxi in today. Good to see him get on the score sheet. No sign of De Jong at all. Downward arrow. Okay. Didn't train well this week. That's a shame. We want to keep that partnership going. And NAC definitely a tougher test than Emmen. A game in which, as a team, we were pretty poor. So we need to improve on that. Eggy needs to find the goal for the first time this season. Get things moving again. Let's go. So if there is a rivalry of some sort between NAC Breda and PSV, then let me know in the comments. The Dutch amongst you might know of it, but I can't find it. I can't see it. Geographically, I haven't checked that. Maybe they are close. I don't know. But derby games are always fierce in PES 19. It always adds a little bit more difficulty. But Eggy's dramatic improvement. If we want to keep it going, no one really knows how dramatic improvement works. But I always like to think good performances extend it. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. No one really knows. No one even knows if playing well makes it improve at a faster rate. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with that statement. I think it's just conjecture, but it's conjecture which is definitely worth following. So let's have a big performance from Eggy today. A little bit disappointing in the last one. Let's go big. Angelino now. Down the line into Lozano. Eggy's made a run near post. Lozano goes back, flights it in. Pereiro's there with a header. That's just wide. Corte gets it from Ilic. Looks to take on Pereiro. Back to Carolina. That's worked very well. Low ball in. Ilic at the near post. Oh, it's off the inside of the post. And we get it away. Only out for a corner, but that was very close to being the opening goal. Ilic now. Breda looking the stronger of the sides early in this one. Into De Vrij. Lovely little chip ball looking for Court. Doesn't find him. Carolina, though, takes it down. Lovely footwork from the left back. Into Court. This is dangerous here. This derby started at quite a pace and Zoot forced in to an acrobatic save. And Lozano can only put it out for a throw. We're under the cosh. Ball into the box from Cali. Lots of yellow shirts to aim for. I think he won't get to this with Carolina. Back heel, back in. Bentaleb tries to close him down and Verd puts it wide. Well, they have had an absolute sack full of chances already in this game. Haven't been able to put one away. Can we make them pay? It's well cut out. Now Bentaleb. Oh, that's an interesting ball, but it has found Eggy. Lozano. Back into Eggy. Didn't really want that back there, but Eggy skips away. Ball inside. Looking for Romero. Could fall to anyone there, but it doesn't. That wasn't Romero. It was Pereiro, I think. It was a great opportunity there. Oh, we've won it back. Strong play. Maxi Romero now. Can he slip in, Eggy? Goes outside of his man. Onto his left foot. Oh! Would have been beautiful. Keeper keeps it out with his feet. And we're looking much better now. Much more positive. Eggy took this well. Went outside. Chucked in one final dummy there to get into a good position. That's a good save. Danger here as Fernandez is played through. He cuts back. He's got two to aim for in the box. That's lovely work from Cali. De Vrij with the effort. Oh, and that is snuck in somehow past Zoot. To be fair, Breda have deserved it so far. They've been the better side. Eggy almost getting PSV into the lead, but then we were caught on the break there. This is some finish. It's a really well-worked goal. And he's dug that one out, somehow beating Zoot this time. All right, we need to step it up. Bentaleb into Romero. PSV have got a lot of men in the box. Eggy's got a great bit of space here. Oh, that didn't need to be on the ground. Oh, Eggy's nearly nicked it back. Oh, but this guy is defending with all of his life. And they get it away. Half-time nearly upon us. Showing signs of getting back into this one, but certainly not enough. That's dangerous. De Vriend is through. Oof, Lucassen does enough. No, doesn't. Illich is dealt with, but that is half-time here. And at home, this is poor. We've not created... Well, we have created chances. Just haven't been able to put them away. Right, come on. We cannot lose our second game of the season. Let's do this. So, beginning of the second half, and Big Rog replaces Maxi Romero. Manager not happy with his performance in the first half. It's a big change. It's not going to do much for Maxi Romero's confidence. Eggy picks it up. Looks for Big Rog straight away. Lays it off into Pereiro. Great effort, great finish from the winger. We're back into this one. Eggy with a defence-piercing pass after picking up the clearance from Breda. Finds Big Rog. Good turn from him. Simple stuff, but that is some finish. Nice passing here from PSV. And Dumfries is released. Eggy's made a good run at the far post. That's a good ball in. That centre-back who's had an absolutely incredible game. Does really well to get to it. Ball into Eggy. Steps away. Oh, there he is again. The big man Klotch. Making things very difficult for Eggy. Oh, Eggy just about finds Hendricks. Now the ball surely is on into Big Rog. Has he got the energy to get there? He has. Eggy straining to get with him in the box. Ball into Eggy. Can he win it here? No. Oh, he's tired. He's very tired, but that's no excuse. Should have finished that one off. He's had a poor game, but he absolutely broke his neck to get into the box. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he's pulled it wide. That's probably going to be his last action of the game as well. Yep, he's off the pitch for Ramselaar. That's gutting. That is gutting. And that's it. And that is really, really sad. Eggy's still yet to find the net, and he was gifted an opportunity, a 1-on-1 to win the derby. Couldn't take it. Couldn't take it. Folded under the pressure in front of the home fans. Gets only a 6 today. And if it wasn't for Pereiro's moment of magic, we would have lost this one. We were the second best side for much of the game. So we just got to pick ourselves up. Wasn't good enough for Eggy anyway. The dramatic improvement continues despite that. I don't know if it will. We will obviously get the boost here. Low passes up, explosive power up to 82. That's key. That's going to be it. No transfer for Eggy in this window. We can always, see what our options are looking like in January. That's fine. Well, seeing as we didn't get a move away, we can play a third game in this episode. And we do make it into the team of the month, which is good. That's where we want to stay. We were in the team of the year. I think we were. Yeah, we were. So we'll keep that going. And we're into the Europa League. Oh, that's sad, really. Sad. Who are we playing? CVR. Not even sure who that is. Oh, it's a fucking fake team, isn't it? I mean, that is the real punishment, isn't it, for not making it into the Champions League. Not only do we have to play in not the premium club competition, but we also have to play against fake teams, and we also have a regen in our team. This isn't what I like. This isn't me. This isn't me at all. At least the dramatic improvement continues. Right, let's smash them. Let's get the first goal at least under our belts. We need one. No injury for this team because I hate fake teams. I hate the fake. Why? What's the point? There's millions of PES editors out there who would quite happily take on a bit of freelance work, and we could populate some real teams. Surely to be adding in some of the Belarusian leagues or something like that, then there's not going to be any licensing issues. Fine. Anyway, let's get the win. Oh, great take, De Jong. And he can push Eggy through now. Should be able to get the opportunity here. Through on goal. Hits it with the left. And that's exactly what we did in the last game, you absolute retard. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't use words like that. That's. I do not condone the use of the R word. Or any of the other words that you would put a letter on the... That's poor, Eggy. Come on. Oh, lovely work from Eggy there. Finds the overlapping Dumfries. Now Nabil Bentaleb. De Jong, that's a lovely ball. Eggy wants it in the centre. He can square it here for the tap-in for Lozana. Okay, yeah, he does get the tap-in. It wasn't a tap-in. Had to make a bit more of an effort in the end. Eggy's ball wasn't perfect, but that is, unselfish stuff from a player who needs a goal. He could well have finished it here. But the square ball is always going to be the easier option. Lozano, we made it difficult for him by just putting a little bit too much on it. But he did well. We're off the mark here in whatever part of the world this is. De Jong lays it nicely. Ball inside to Eggy. Hits it first time. Takes a good save to prevent him getting his first goal of the season. Nice turn from Eggy. De Jong into Lozano. Has to play it back in. Oh, Eggy! Oh! Well, they all count, as the old saying goes. And that will be Eggy's first goal of the season. And it will be probably not the prettiest. Let's say that. It's a good take actually on the chest, then volleyed it home. I mean, we would have liked to have opened our account for the season in a slightly more stylish manner, but that'll have to do. Can we get another now? Zeggy powers away. It's for De Jong. Wants it back. Not going to get it back. Matic with the save. And that's half time here in Celuvaris. And he gets his first goal of the campaign against what is presumably a team of sheep herders and electricians from whatever far-flung part of Europe we're in now. They've been okay. They've had some chances. Nothing really to trouble Zoot in the PSV goal. Eggy's goal was hilarious. Well, we're off the mark. And that's what counts. Can we finish this one off in style? Opportunity here for the home team. Fack dances away. Fack off. It's gone all the way back. Eggy almost considered doing some defending there. Mazingi does well. Desmond Decker. Back out to Fack. No, they lose possession. Can we break here? That's a good ball into Eggy. Evades the sliding challenge of Ponte. And now we'll steam through the centre. He's only got one real option. And that's to push it wide. Very wide. That is an awful pass. He had the whole pitch to aim for. You had half of Europe to put that into. God, I mean, we are really matching our competitors here today. Some poor play. De Jong gets the flick on, and that's a crafty ball from Eggy there to find Lozano. Lozano will play it back into Eggy. He'll get to this. Time to look up. Pokes it in looking for De Jong. Is he offside? He's offside, yeah. He's miles offside. God, we are shit. I mean, it's not... Okay, it's not far off. Can't quite get anything right at the moment. And that's it. Well, to add insult to injury of having to travel to buttfuck Alaska for this game, we played really badly. Eggy really did play badly. Could create nothing. Obviously was lucky to get the assist and the goal in this one, which will probably mean he gets man of the match, but he didn't deserve it. But we get a good start in the group. Who else is in our group? Zagreb, that's tough. And Toulouse, it's not an easy group. Celavar definitely the team we should be beating. And, well, as we said, Eggy opens his account for the season in some style. And the dramatic improvement continues, and that is all looking lovely. 65 header. We're going to score from a corner one of these days. Eggy actually ran himself into the flooring in that game stupidly, chasing another goal, or trying to be too clever. And now we're up against our big rival. This is a huge game. And then Ajax away as well. Wow. Well, next episode, it really ramps up, because these are two games that we need to win. Obviously, turned out end of the season that it was these sort of games that we played badly, and the dramatic improvement is over as well. That's disappointing. We made it to 77, I think I predicted that. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, it gets serious now against AZ and then Ajax in the next episode. So join me for that one. Should be a bit more interesting than this one. And I'll see you in a bit.